Hello, my name is Marisela from the Center for Healthy Communities, and I am excited to present to you all the Eat Healthy, Be Active curriculum. For this lesson, we will be going over tips for preparing healthy meals and snacks that are both healthy and can be prepared quickly. I will also be explaining how to stock your pantry, tips for eating out and staying healthy, and ways to use a slow cooker to prepare easy, healthy meals. So, let's begin. This is Eat Healthy, Be Active. Quick, healthy meals and snacks. Now, these next two slides are the dietary guidelines and curriculum overview of Eat Healthy, Be Active. This information will be repeated in each lesson I post for this specific curriculum. If you'd like to skip past it, please refer to the bio below, where we provide timestamps indicating the start of each topic we'll be covering in this video. The dietary guidelines. This lesson is based on the dietary guidelines for Americans and the physical activity guidelines for Americans. The dietary guidelines provide science-based advice for making food choices that promote good health, a healthy weight, and helps to prevent diseases. The physical activity guidelines provides recommendations on the amount, types, and level of intensity of physical activity needed to achieve and maintain good health. For more detailed information on the dietary guidelines, visit choosemyplate.gov. And now the curriculum overview. Everything you eat and drink over time matters. The right mix can help you be healthier now and in the future. Start with small changes to make healthier choices you can enjoy. Find your healthy eating pattern and maintain it for a lifetime. This means make half your plate fruits and vegetables, focus on whole fruits and vary your veggies, make half your grains whole grains, move to low-fat or fat-free milk or yogurt, vary your protein routine, and drink and eat less sodium, saturated and trans fats, and added sugars. Healthy eating and physical activity are the building blocks of a healthier life. The physical activity guidelines recommends that adults be physically active for at least 2 hours and 30 minutes each week. Children, on the other hand, need 60 minutes each day. You can stay physically active by doing activities such as walking, dancing, bicycling, or gardening, and by reducing the amount of time you spend sitting. Eating at Home Tips, Part 1. Start off with stocking your pantry with whole wheat pasta or brown rice, cans of no salt added vegetables like crushed tomatoes, or protein-filled no salt added cans of beans and peas, and canned fruits packed without any added sugars, and fresh or dried spices and herbs like garlic and parsley. Eating at Home Tips Part 2. Stock your freezer with lean protein foods like frozen chicken breasts, fish or shellfish, and frozen vegetables or fruits without sauces. Cook whole grains like quinoa or brown rice in a large batch, and make freezer bags for quick meals. Eating at Home Tips Part 3. Plan to use leftovers from one meal, such as cooked vegetables and meats, in a new and easy recipe for the next day, such as burritos or an omelet. Save time in the kitchen by using a slow cooker to make 2 or 3 healthy meals at once. It's an easy way to prep meals for future uses. Small changes can make a big difference. Hearty, healthy lunches in a snap. Are you a sandwich lover? If yes, choose lean protein fillings like grilled chicken or those with healthy fat-like tuna. Make sandwiches with other fillings such as peanut butter, low-fat cheese, or sliced hard-boiled eggs. Load your sandwich with veggies. Along with the standard greens and tomatoes, try adding sliced cucumbers, green peppers, and or zucchini strips for an added crunch. Pick whole grains. Try whole grain or 100% whole wheat breads, tortilla wraps, English muffins, and pita pockets instead of white bread or buns. Check the label of your food products to make sure that they are in fact 100% whole grain before purchasing. Green salad, anyone? Add lean meats or seafood along with fruits, beans, and nuts to your green salads. It's a great way to add some protein to your meal and make you feel full for longer. Try dried cranberries, cut up fruits, kidney beans, walnuts, and almonds. On the run, healthier fast food or drive-through choices. Skip the meal deals and size upgrades. Calories can really add up when you get the larger size sandwiches, fried foods, and soft drinks. Here are some tips to cut calories when eating out. Order the regular or child-sized hamburger and load it with lettuce, tomato, and onions. Cut a larger burger or sandwich in half. Eat half now and refrigerate the other half for tomorrow's lunch. Get the small sized turkey or grilled chicken sub instead of the large one. Load it with veggies like spinach, tomatoes, cucumbers, and onions. Drink water or low fat or fat free milk instead of whole milk, fruit drinks, or a soft drink. Or go even healthier. Order a side salad with oil based dressing or vinaigrette instead of fries. Or share an order of small fries with a friend. Use mustard, lower calorie mayo, or less regular mayo. Choose the vegetable medley as your side instead. Or order a small baked potato with salsa instead of mashed potatoes and gravy. Order a thin crust vegetable pizza with a side salad instead of a deep dish meat or double cheese pizza. Save foods like cakes, pies, and brownies as an occasional treat yourself treat. Order fruit instead or share one dessert. My shopping list. Ever wonder how to create the most spectacular, healthy, and organized shopping list ever? Well, look no further. It's easy to put together a quick meal if you already have food in your pantry. Look into buying non perishable items on sale, such as canned goods so they last longer. And don't forget to first read the nutrition facts label and choose those lowest in sodium, saturated and trans fats, and added sugars. Keep a note on your refrigerator to list items as you need them. You also may want to arrange your shopping list and coupons to fit the layout of the grocery store for a faster shopping trip. Healthy quick meal ideas. Use the MyPlate diagram to help you create a balanced meal. Be mindful of calories from added sugars and saturated fats, and limit your sodium intake. Serve breakfast for dinner, such as an omelet with vegetables. Try mushrooms, red peppers, onions, spinach, tomatoes, and etc. with fat free or low fat milk and a side of fruit. Make quesadillas. Fill it with lean proteins like grilled chicken or beans and fat free or low fat cheese on a whole wheat tortilla. Serve soup and salad with vinaigrette dressing. Dress one or both with a little low fat shredded cheese. And be sure the soup you choose is low in sodium. Healthier snack ideas, part 1. Now let's go even healthier. Tired of eating the same old boring snacks? Well, we've got the tips for you. Aim to include at least 2 food groups in your snacks, those being vegetables, fruits, whole grains, low fat or fat free dairy, water, and protein foods. Healthier snack ideas, part 2. Try ants on a log, which is celery with peanut butter and raisins. Fresh, dried, or canned fruit with fat free or low fat yogurt. Be sure there's no added sugar to the canned or dried fruit. Pre cut vegetables with hummus and low fat milk. low sodium whole wheat crackers with fat free or low fat cheese, whole wheat bread or apple slices with peanut butter, unsalted whole grain pretzels or air popped popcorn, whole wheat pita bread filled with shredded vegetables, canned peaches without added sugars, and fat free or low fat milk. And as an extra tip, try putting fresh fruit in a bowl at eye level in the refrigerator or on the kitchen counter. It will be easier to see and grab for a quick snack. Tips for eating out and food facts. General tips for healthy dining out and takeout. There are always ways to eat healthy when dining out or ordering takeout. Follow these tips to help you choose items lower in calories, as well as saturated fat, sodium, and added sugars. When you're reading the menu, look for terms such as these: baked, boiled/simmered in wine or lemon juice, broiled, grilled, lightly sauteed, poached, roasted, and steamed in its own juice. And watch out for terms such as these: Alfredo, au fromage, au gratin, basted, béarnaise, breaded, butter sauce, buttery, casserole, cheese sauce, creamed, crispy, crusted, deep fried, escalloped, fried, gravy, hollandaise in cream or cream sauce, pastry crust, and pot pie. Tips for reducing portions while eating out. Part 1. Choose child-sized portions, if possible, or choose the smallest size available. Eat half of your meal at the restaurant and save the other half for tomorrow's lunch. Order an appetizer-sized portion or a side dish instead of an entree. Tips for reducing portions while eating out. Part 2. Share a main dish with a friend. Resign from the Clean Your Plate Club. When you've eaten enough, leave the rest. Or ask your server to package up half of your meal when it arrives so you won't be tempted to eat the entire portion. Plus, now you have leftovers for your next mealtime. If the restaurant has an all-you-can-eat buffet, order an item from the menu instead for portion control. Tips for reducing calories, Part 1. In restaurants, look for calorie information on the menu and consider these following tips. For a beverage, ask for water or order fat-free or low-fat milk or other drinks without added sugars, like maybe water with a wedge of lemon for added taste. Skip the free chips and salsa or bread that comes to the table. I know sometimes that can be hard to resist, but try to consume a minimal amount. Instead of going straight for the entree, start your meal with a salad packed with veggies to help control hunger and feel satisfied sooner. Tips for reducing calories, Part 2. Ask for salad dressing to be served on the side. Then use only as much as you need. Load sandwiches, subs, pizza with veggies rather than cheese and processed meats like pepperoni or sausage. Ask for entrees to be made without sauces or butter on the bread. Calorie labeling on restaurant menus and vending machines, Part 1. Let's start with restaurants. Calorie labeling is required for restaurants and similar retail food establishments that are part of a chain of 20 or more locations. For standard menu items, calories will be listed clearly and prominently on menus and menu boards, next to the name or price of the food or beverage. For self-service foods, such as from buffets and salad bars, calories will be shown on signs that are near the foods. However, calories are not required to be listed for condiments, daily specials, custom orders, or temporary seasonal menu items. In addition to calorie information, Restaurants are also required to provide written nutrition information on their menu items, including total fat, calories from fat, saturated fat, trans fat, cholesterol, sodium, total carbohydrates, dietary fiber, sugars, and protein. You may see this information on posters, tray liners, signs, counter cards, handouts, booklets, computers, or kiosks. So, when eating out, don't hesitate to ask for nutrition information. Now let's talk about vending machines. Calorie labeling is required for vending machine operators who own or operate 20 or more vending machines. Calories will be shown on a sign, such as a small placard, sticker, or poster, or on electronic or digital displays near the food item or selection button on vending machines and bulk vending machines, like gumball machines and mixed nut machines, unless the calories are already visible on the actual food packages before purchase. Calories on the menu, a closer look. So as we can see from the chart, calorie information can be found on meals or snacks from sit-down or fast food restaurants, bakeries, coffee shops, and ice cream stores, foods purchased at drive-through windows, takeout and delivery foods such as pizza, foods such as sandwiches ordered from a menu or menu board at a grocery/convenience store, foods that you serve yourself from a salad or hot food bar at a restaurant or grocery store, foods such as popcorn purchased at a movie theater or amusement park, alcoholic drinks such as cocktails when they are listed on the menu. However, the calorie information will not be on foods sold at deli counters and typically intended for more than one person, foods purchased in bulk in grocery stores such as loaves of bread from the bakery section, bottles of liquor displayed behind a bar, food and transportation vehicles such as food trucks, airplanes, and trains, food on menus in elementary, middle, and high schools that are part of U.S. Department of Agriculture's National School Lunch Program, although vending machines in these locations are covered. Putting calories in context. To help consumers better understand the new calorie listings in the context of a total daily diet, the FDA is also requiring restaurants to include a statement on menus and menu boards, reminding consumers that 2,000 calories a day is used for general nutrition advice, but calorie needs vary. For menus and menu boards targeted to children, FDA is also permitting this statement: 1,200 to 1,400 calories a day is used for general nutrition advice for children ages 4 to 8 years, and 1,400 to 2,000 calories a day for children ages 9 to 13 years, but calorie needs vary. And as you may know, the nutrition facts label on packaged foods and beverages uses 2,000 calories as a reference amount for some daily values. However, not everyone should consume 2,000 calories per day. In fact, your calorie needs may be higher or lower and will depend on your age, gender, height, weight, and physical activity level. To determine your personal calorie needs, visit www.choosemyplate.gov. Why are calories important? Calories are important in managing your weight. To achieve or maintain a healthy body weight, balance the number of calories you eat and drink with the number of calories you burn during physical activity and through your body's metabolic processes. Consuming too many calories can contribute to a variety of health issues, such as cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and obesity. Follow this simple tip to size up calories when comparing and choosing individual menu and vending machine items. A food item that is 100 calories per serving is considered moderate. A food item that is 400 calories per serving is considered high. Slow cooker tips and recipes. Not sure what to make for dinner? In a rush when you get home at the end of the day? Try a slow cooker. A few minutes of prep in the morning is all you need for a simple meal for dinner. Why use a slow cooker? Using a slow cooker can be a quick, simple, and inexpensive way to prepare meals for your family. Plus, it saves electricity. A slow cooker uses less electricity than an oven and doesn't overheat your kitchen. It saves money. You can use less expensive cuts of meat because the slow cooker makes them tender. It also saves time. Slow cookers usually allow one step meal preparation and an easy cleanup. Tips for using a slow cooker, Part 1. Always thaw your meat and poultry in the refrigerator before cooking them in the slow cooker. This way, the meat will cook completely. When putting food in your slow cooker, follow this simple order. Number 1, put the vegetables in first. Then add your meat. And lastly, top with a liquid of your choice, either a broth, water, sauce, or a mix of them all. Tips for using a slow cooker, Part 2. Fill the slow cooker between halfway and 2/3 full. Cooking too little or too much food in the slow cooker can affect cooking time and quality. To store leftovers, move food to a smaller container to allow food to cool properly. Refrigerate within 2 hours after cooking is finished. Do not reheat leftovers in the slow cooker. Instead, use a stove, microwave, or oven to reheat your food to 165 Fahrenheit. Changing recipes to use in a slow cooker. Try your favorite recipe in a slow cooker with these tips. Liquids do not boil away in a slow cooker. In most cases, you can reduce liquids by a third to a half. However, soups do not need the liquid reduced. Add pasta at the end of cooking, or cook it separately to prevent it from getting mushy. Milk, cheese, and cream can be added 1 hour before serving. For more tips on changing recipes for a slow cooker, download the PDF. This link will also be available in the bio below. Slow cooker recipes. Here are 2 fabulous slow cooker recipe options. Try one today. First up, we have refried beans. Try these beans in tacos and burritos, or use as a dip for your favorite veggies. You also could use them as a spread on your favorite sandwich. Take some time to review the recipe on the slide, if you'd like, before we move on to the next slide. Turkey chili. Make extra chili for another meal and use the rest to fill a few bell peppers with the chili and bake in order to make easy stuffed peppers. Make it easy casserole by combining cooked whole wheat pasta shells with chili. Make a quick and easy taco salad by topping lettuce with chili, diced tomatoes, and shredded cheese. Be sure to also read the nutrition facts label of your ingredients before purchasing and choose those that are lower in sodium. Take some time to review this recipe as well. Increasing physical activity. The Physical Activity Guidelines for Americans recommends that everyone engage in regular physical activity for health benefits. Recommendation for adults. If you're looking to try a moderate activity, it's recommended that you go on a brisk walk, bike on flat ground, try a dance class, or garden. Do these activities for at least 2 hours and 30 minutes a week. If you want to kick it up a notch and try a more vigorous activity, it's recommended that you jump rope, play a sport like basketball or soccer, swim laps, or try an aerobic dance class. Do these activities for at least 1 hour and 15 minutes a week. Children, on the other hand, need 60 minutes of physical activity each day. Today's tip of the day: increase physical activity by adding a new activity or spending more time doing an activity you already enjoy. Pick activities that you like to do and that fit into your life. Keep track of your physical activity and gradually increase it to meet the recommendations. Keep track of your physical activity and nutrition goals. Track your physical activity and take small steps to improve your eating habits. You can keep track with a journal or notebook, website, or a mobile app. MyPlate, MyWins tips: hacking your snacks, part 1. Planning for healthy snacks can help satisfy hunger in between meals and keep you moving towards your food group goals. Start with building your own. Make your own trail mix with unsalted nuts and add-ins such as seeds, dried fruit, popcorn, or a sprinkle of chocolate chips. Prep ahead. Portion snack foods into baggies or containers when you get home from the store, so they're ready to grab and go when you need them. Make it a combo. Combine food groups for a satisfying snack: yogurt and berries, apple with peanut butter, whole grain crackers with turkey and avocado. MyPlate, MyWins tips: hacking your snacks, part 2. Eat vibrant veggies. Spice up raw vegetables with dips. Try dipping bell peppers, carrots, or cucumbers in hummus, tzatziki, guacamole, or baba ganoush. Snack on the go. Bring ready-to-eat snacks when you're out. A banana, yogurt in a cooler, or baby carrots are easy to bring along and healthy options. And list more tips. Brainstorm another tip you think would be fitting for hacking your snacks. And now for the discussion questions. Number 1, what are 3 go-to food items you need to have in your pantry? Number 2, what are some ways you can reduce calories when eating out? Number 3, can you include liquids in your slow cooker? If so, how much can you include? Number 4, in what order should you put your food in the slow cooker? And why is it important to follow this order? Take some time to review these questions and brainstorm your answers. Well, that's it. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and learned a little something about healthy food choices. Have a great day.